Hello, church. I'm Eric, and this is your weekly update. All right, we are many weeks into this pandemic, and the stay-at-home orders then moved to the safer at-home orders. I was on a conference call with the governor's office where pastors or churches can call in from all around the state and kind of hear updates on what's going on. And the latest update is maybe sometime in June, we can have groups of 25 to 50 people meet. Again, that's still tentative, depending on how well the rest of May goes, but it looks like the door might be opening a little bit more in June. That still doesn't help us for Sunday mornings yet. And so we still don't have a timeline for when we might be able to gather in person again on Sunday mornings, but we are keeping a close tabs on that. And we will be sure to get you the information as soon as we know the information. As far as your update today, there's not a lot of new things that we're putting into place. We've got some pretty good rhythms as a church going and some various resources that are continuing. But there are a couple that I want to remind you of, and one is the men's Bible study. So if you are a man and you would like to either read through the Bible with other men, get to know other men better, and maybe dive into places in Scripture that you've just not dove into before, maybe the entire books of the Bible you haven't read before, this is a great opportunity for you. You can join at any time. They just started a few weeks ago. It's on the Zoom platform, so you can do it right there at home. There's no commute time to and from. The best place to get all the information for it is in the men's group on CCB. Now, if you're not in the men's group or you're not on CCB at all, I encourage you to email Josh, and we will get all that connected for you. His email address is josh@thetownchurch.org. That's the men's Bible study, Sunday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. Also, I want to remind you that we as elders are available to you. So as this thing continues to drag on, you're probably facing some different dynamics than what you were a month and a half ago, maybe some new challenges, maybe some new joys, but we would love to talk with you if that's something that you desire. If you just want to process things, if you want to share anything, we would love to be a resource for you. For the staff elders, me, Josh, Vince, and Robbie, our email address is really easy. It's just our first name and then @thetownchurch.org. All of our elders are also available on our website. If you go there, you'll be able to see our pictures there, as well as contact information. We'd love to hear from you. The last resource I want to remind you of is our deacons. This is what I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to not either feel embarrassed or feel like you're being a burden or feel like other people have greater issues than you do, so you just don't reach out at all. If you need help personally, in practical ways, or if you know somebody else who could use some help practically, the deacons would like to hear from you. Their email address is deacons, DEACONS, @thetownchurch.org, and they'd be happy to help navigate this season with you. Okay. On this update, actually not on this update, but later today, I'm going to send out a follow-up message on CCB like I normally do. It will have a bunch of links and some other helpful information for you there. And for all the information that's happening on a weekly basis, all the events and links that you need, the town crier is the thing that you need to be receiving. If you're not receiving that, let me know. Again, my email address is Eric, ERIC, @thetownchurch.org, and we will get you on that mailing list for the town crier that comes out every Monday. All right, church, this is my one piece of encouragement I want to leave you with. A lot of us are feeling really, really weary. That's probably the number one thing that I hear from people. This thing is dragging on, it's getting old, it's not novel anymore, and we are just plain tired. I hear you. I know what it feels like. Let me encourage you, though, to not check out. Don't check out. Don't stop doing the things that are healthy for your soul, just for your health in general, and for the little bit of connectivity that we can still do. Whether that's following along with our services on Sundays, or if you're in a township, so being a part of your township, or the noon prayer, or whatever it might be, please don't check out. What we are doing now, the rhythms that we have now, the things that we do and the things that we don't do are forming us. They're forming our hearts, they're forming our affections, they're forming our soul. And we desperately want to be formed so our affections for Jesus are growing. And what we are doing now is important for that. This isn't a time that just doesn't count. We aren't just holding our breath until quarantine ends. Right now is formative for us. And so let me encourage you in that way. Don't check out. If you want to talk about this more, if you want to process, if you want to think about with me, what are some things that you can be doing or not doing, or just some struggles you want to share with me, I'd be happy to talk with you. Please let me know. Let me encourage you, church. Let's stay in this. Let's stay engaged. We as elders are looking forward to being with you again someday in person as part of our Sunday mornings and our regular rhythms again. We're looking forward to that day because we love you. That is your weekly update. Have a great week.